The heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
All the traders in the system come through here. Heard anything interesting lately?
Some big shot down in Byzantium's holding auditions for a new adventure serial. So yay, another 6 of those next season.
Nice. What's the heat issue I hear people keep complaining about?
The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it.
Sounds like you might have an issue with your thermal control system.
Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could.
Valid.
All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse.
Who's in charge of fixing it?
Engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise. She runs this heap. Best she can, anyway.
Okay.
Don't know what's got her dragging her heels, but I wish she'd hurry it up.
Okay, well maybe I can do something about that.
That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Junlei in engineering.
What do you know about Chief Junlei?
There's nobody who knows more about the station's guts. Any system you could name, June's crawled around inside and made it better. She doesn't come around here often, though. Don't see her as much of a drinker. Too straight-laced for that.
All right, well, let me see what you got for trade.
Nothing you need and everything.
All right, I think I'm good for now. Alright, so what do we have in here?
What are you doing after work?
Going back to the old cubicle to watch the latest episode of my series.
What's a nice boy like you watch? Something exciting? Romantic? Bacon with Edna?
I like documentary serials. Truth is better than fiction. Right now, I'm watching The Cannibals of Monarch.
Ah, foreshadowing.
Oh.
Okay, well, she's not having a good time.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the
There's
league
two
and
twins.
thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims. A tossball first. Coaches and referees are debating how and if this behavior could lead to an unfair advantage.
Jeez. Okay, so what do we got next? Bell's shells. Hello.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip?
Yes.
That's how you know your weapon loves you back.
Nice.
I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
What's the benefit of modifying my weapon?
Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Self-improvement, including one's weapons, is always a worthy endeavor.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine.
Thanks.
So, what can
Alright, let me see what you got for sale. So, do you have a Deadeye assault rifle? You don't have any assault rifles. Can't get in there yet.
What the hell's going on?
Waste disposal. Can't do either of those.
I'm wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here. How about I stay up top? You know.
Frankie got a lead on some local salvage. One of Groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked over until someone found it by poking around the stevedores' quarters. Lilia gave us the go-ahead to plant her flag once we cleared out the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout. Look for a loose panel. You gotta climb to the top of their bunks and head toward the back wall. Lilia says we should watch our back. She thinks we're being tailed. In other words, typical Lilia. All right.
Watch. Okay?
They really don't want you doing that, do they? Oh, there we go.
Captain, waiting!
Alright. I guess you can do that. Alright, up we go. Enough playing around with that. So, because of my low tech skills, I can't get into either of those. Let's stop over at the good old space... What? Oh, that's right.
You can't keep me out of there.
Hello.
Sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Maybe I can look in on her for you.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Talk to you.
What seems to be the problem?
Can I buy supplies from you? You seem well stocked.
Not without dispensation from Chief Jun Lei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
What do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
Okay. Well, I'd like to see Jesse Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others.
The others?
The records say Ms. Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
The records say. Have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
All right, well, I'll see you around.
Take care.
Good luck getting to Jesse. Better
And
luck
you,
with
I need to talk to.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain?
I am.
If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Wheeler says your shipment won't be coming in soon.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
What do you need mechanicals for?
Surgery, mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
Okay. Why is that?
The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone.
That's true.
Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything.
Okay. Well, I could try and find him for you.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday.
Okay.
Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster.
Okay.
That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type.
That's probably where I'll start.
You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Okay.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
To the last ratchet on Rutton time.
Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
She's worried about you. A lot.
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick.
Okay.
But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath.
Okay.
You, ain't with the board, are you?
Nope.
See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do.
Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
Okay. What'd you do that got you in that trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Level with me or walk away?
You'd let a poor, ill woman get disappeared by the board? Awfully cold-blooded of you. Though I admire your backbone. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So what does that have to do with the board?
Udon was my buyer for when I'd acquired the diamond. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udon's deposit I'd spent.
Alright, I'll talk to Udon for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Okay. No, I guess let me talk to June Lee, see if I can't help her out. I wonder if it's actually a quest. Udon Bedford. Right, let's start here. Waste disposal already been there. Spacer's choice. Haven't talked to this good guy yet. If I remember right, it's locked. I mean, if he's not going to use it. Wait.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
I was just leaving.
My mistake.
The guards. Nope, I need those. Hello.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what
What ails you? Yep, I know.
And it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
I've got to ask you about the hat.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
Where can I get a hat like yours?
You would never ask if you knew what it's like in here. I mean, why, anyone can be a Spacer's Choice Consumer Relations Choice Specialist. Just keep your nose clean and aim for the moon.
Speak up, I can't hear you.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice! Taste the freedom!
Are you doing all right in there?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. Not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable.
Can you see in there?
I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
How do you brush your teeth?
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on.
I wonder if I can give him the
exciting new
toothpaste and it
products
helps
to
him
our
out.
Sprout Wash, Mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
Do you miss eating solid foods?
Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon Colony.
Do you have to sleep with that on?
Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew.
Okay, that seems counterproductive.
The blast will send you through the stratosphere, and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed.
Does Spacer's Choice make you wear that hat?
Add an additional 10% to your purchase today, and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat.
Do you need me to help you get out of there?
Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now.
Nice.
Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green, the future is spearmint.
I'm addressing the man beneath the mask. Are you okay?
Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job, it may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon person I can be.
Sorry if I pushed you too hard, Martin.
It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest. Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't have to.
You work for Spacer's Choice. Have you ever been to Edgewater?
Heard of it. My orientation aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
It's not so bad. They're struggling, but they've got good hearts.
That's true.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
That's the Spacer's Choice spirit. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you?
What do you sell here?
Anything and everything. Whatever you want, we got it. And when you need a replacement, we got that too.
Show me what you got then.
Have a look.
Alright, so light assault rifle, just magazine, armor. Lie, 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 lie. Interesting. Alright, so that's everything on this side. Alright, so...
CNP Borston Baked Beans. When you need to eat and run.
Recent users. Callahan. From Spacious Choice Manager 541, the hat. You made your spacious choice when you signed the employment contract. I keep telling you the hat doesn't fit right. There's something wrong with it. How many people have worn this thing before me? Is this my life now? Because if it is, I'll take it. I'll be your moon man. But there won't be anything left of me to care. Martin. Are you okay, honey? I hope you're doing well. I thought I'd check in. Engineers visit the shop a bunch. I remember when I used to turn a wrench back home in Terra 2. Lilia Hagen over at Sublight told me that I could always pursue a career in salvage if this thing doesn't work out. Please give Dad and the others a hug for me. Mom, it's really great that we can stay in touch like this. Little reminders of home are more important than ever. Enjoy the quality spaces goods I sent. You can get ones just like them at home, but I figured you might appreciate getting the company discount and all. Public notices. The heat. I know it's bad. As the one whose office is closest to our radiators, you can imagine when I want to take 3 showers every day. I hear you. We've got eyes on the problem and hands and tools. It's a mechanical problem with a mechanical solution. In the meantime, enjoy some additional water rations and take breaks. You deserve them. If you're thirsting for cooler air, talk to the closest engineer about spots with favorable circulation. Seeking contractor. Seeking ethically flexible spacer with stellar bay landing clearance. Payment in exchange for return of legal salvage. Details given upon acceptance of contract. Active warrants, prior convictions, no questions asked. Our background checks filter out criminal red flags. Plausible deniability is a sublight way. See Lilia Hagen for details. The Halcyon Holdings corporate offices and its environs are for conducting official board business only. Anyone found misusing board property will be fined accordingly. Board property includes, but is not limited to, excuse me, Halcyon Holdings office here on the Groundbreaker, the space directly in front of my desk, the space directly behind my desk, my doorway, my berth, and most importantly, my stairs. Thank you for your cooperation. P.S. Please note that the next spacer caught drinking on the stairs outside of my embassy may find themselves on the ruse side of an airlock. P.P.S. This is the 3rd time I've had to post this message, and I'm sick and tired of it. I will not hesitate to open a board-sanctioned investigation into your behavior, and when you are caught, punish you accordingly. Felix Millstone. I never noticed that before. Admin access. Anyone seen Private Taylor? Haven't seen him in days. And where are we with that toilet clog? If Chief Geing taught me anything, it's that crew's morale is proportional to the quality of their outhouses. You take away a crew's plumbing, you take away their privacy and dignity. So let's get that toilet fixed. Even though it's been nigh 20 years since our last meetup on Groundbreaker, I was hoping we'd get the old gang back together. I understand that things have changed. Some of us are long-range haulers, some of us have gone corporate. Some of us are likely dead, and some of us are on Taurus and not reading this message. But I haven't lost hope. No one responded to my last invite. I hope that means your schedules are full up with family gatherings and job opportunities. Stay free. Freelancers. Kitty Buckham. Hi, also. I just got off ice from a round trip to Dashkova. 2 years out, 2 years back. Imagine my surprise when we thawed and Groundbreaker comms told us our docking was going to be delayed. 1 hour turned into 5, then days went by. In the end, we spent the entire goddamn week waiting for a berth on the